Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Falcons will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Hawaii's offense will start this game off. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Scrambling away. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Davis will throw. Setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Rainbow Warriors are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So Air Force's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Davis looking to pass. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Sims. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The official says no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense, knocking that ball down. It looked like it had a chance to be good.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Harris. It's a seam wide open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Spins away from one. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. He'll ride his man on the option.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Give to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The option look. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Johnson looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's White. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He's got it down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. There he goes.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Sticks it in his belly. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll take it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. Keeps looking downfield. wide open spaces. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The play action fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. Now on the option. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? Makes his man miss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. On 3rd down, going up top. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll run it on the counter, finding open areas. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fires one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
6, Hawaii 0.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to kick it away.
He'll bring it out. It's Knox. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving past the 25. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson wants to throw it. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun. Wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Falcons will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Heaves it on the run. Makes the grab. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. He's in open space downfield. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
And the Rainbow Warriors are rolling down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Gain of 2. 1st and goal, Hawaii.
The snap sets up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over UCF.
Johnson looking to throw.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Running the option, it's Johnson. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Falcons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Hunt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. And the defense got him at the 27.
That's the game it's kind of been. It's been a defensive struggle on both sides, and it's kind of like a tennis match. Which team and which offense is going to be able to break serve? That time, poor job in pass protection. The quarterback has got to find a way to get rid of that football and not take the negative play. But this has been a defensive war so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes the handoff. It's Barfield. Got room to work. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly complete. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They're working that left side.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off play action on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. On the run, it's Barfield. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. 3rd and long, and the defense dialed up. Heat, and more heat.
And I love that. I love being aggressive on 3rd and long. I want the ball out of the quarterback's hands. I want to find a way to play man coverage on the outside. I want to make it very uncomfortable for you. I don't want to give you time, and the defense did just that.
The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll send the back in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. They'll go right back to it. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And they've regained the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
The give. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Davis looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Option look, it's Johnson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Finds his man. It's Smith. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him, a 5-point lead here in the 4th.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Davis will throw. He's going up top here late in the game. Makes the grab on the right. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And they almost had a connection on the long pass, but the receiver couldn't make the grab in bounds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking the deep shot. He's got it along the sideline. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Got to find a completion on this one. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Man, that was exhilarating. Incredible game from start to finish, and I mean the very finish.
And you have to dial in at those moments, right? It's easier said than done. Oh, I'm going to call this, but in the clutch, when you need it the most, you got to put possessions together. You got to get in the end zone to come through. This offense has got to be jacked.
Looking back on it, too, was there ever any doubt that that was the guy they were going to go to when the game was on the line? This dude's been making plays all season long. You got to put the ball in the hands of your best playmakers in situations like that, and that's what they did.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, I'm not even going to look at the stats, because the game wasn't pretty, but it ended exciting. Thanks for tuning in. Stay smart. Stay safe. More action to come. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, just simulating this game because I didn't want to play against each other. I didn't want to play as Hawaii against Air Force, and I didn't want to play as Air Force against Hawaii. So we got it out the way. Both teams at 500. Hawaii halfway to bowl qualification. Stay tuned, stay smart. More action to come. Remix.